Hi, I'm Brittnee Bond from the Remote Collective, and today I want to talk to you about how to build confidence as a woman entrepreneur. I used to wait for people to give me permission to do the things I wanted in my life, and I was just super not confident about what I wanted, which is very night and day different from how I am right now. So I want to share my story with you and help you out so that you can also show up in your life and, as we say, live your best life. So I grew up in a religion where women did not have a say, and really it was encouraged to be silent and pretty and to really not speak up. So I didn't know how to even show up for myself and acknowledge what I wanted within myself. I was so used to waiting around for someone else to bestow that on me. So that really kills your confidence, right? And when I was 24, I got divorced, and I just decided in that moment that I was going to show up for myself. I didn't really know what that meant. I didn't know how to get there, but I convinced my law firm that I was working for to work remotely, and I moved to Costa Rica by myself. I didn't know anyone, and I was living in a small surfing town by the beach where not only I was the only foreigner woman, and I was the only person that I knew in the whole county that was working remotely. So what I did to help me build my confidence was I literally wrote down things on a poster board, and I put it on my wall, and I said, these are things that make me feel powerful. So for me, it was journaling every day, going for a run, reading books that made me feel inspired and helped me to clarify how I felt, or to help me see that there was bigger options in the world than what I currently was doing. And then also I reached out to people. So I had a lot of people in my life that wanted to support me, but I was really bad at asking for support. And so I decided that I was going to reach out to these people and start showing up and speaking up for what I wanted, because I was so used to only sharing things that were going well in my life. Even my sisters I was super close with growing up, but once I got married and moved out, they would only know the good things that were happening, even though my marriage was falling apart. Everything in my life was not working, but on the surface I acted like everything was fine. And really that just covered up my own insecurities that I was having. So I kind of just decided that it was okay to not be okay. And every day I did something little to help me build my confidence. Even just being in a foreign country by myself, especially being in a foreign country, my first time ever living somewhere by myself and doing it in a foreign country. I took Spanish in school, but I wasn't fluent, so I was always fumbling through that. But every time I did something every day, it helped me to build my confidence. So if I were to recommend some tips for you guys to help you build your confidence, write down stuff that makes you feel powerful. Put it up on your wall so that you can see it every day when you wake up, and promise to yourself that you're going to do one thing on that list every day. Reach out to the people that are supportive in your life. Get some business mentors, get some coaches. Do the things that help you feel powerful, because we are not made to be doing these things alone. I used to think that I had to hide the things that were going wrong and only could show up when things were perfect, because as women, that's what we're encouraged to do, and especially in business. And what I'm realizing now, and this is what I always tell people that I'm coaching, is like, we're not meant to do this alone. Like, I didn't get where I was in my life by doing it alone. Like, we're meant to be part of communities of support. And if you do try and do it alone, it's just kind of a sad thing. I think that's honestly like a male-dominated thinking of like, I must do this alone and I have to shut down and shut all my feelings. But as women, like, our feelings are super powerful if we can connect with them and build them up and realize how strong we are. And I think that I was honestly on the verge of burning out in my life in general at 24. So I basically went through a midlife crisis, what people do in their 40s at 24, and had all these realizations. And the thing I realized was like, I can go so much farther in my life and be so much more powerful if I slow down, connect with myself, reach out to the people that are supportive, and then just every day do things that help build me up. And that's how 5 years later, I'm able to have traveled to 45 countries and build a successful company and help and impact many people around me in my life, because I show up for myself first. And I want that for all of you guys. So if you have feelings about this, let me know what they are, and I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to my channel, because there's lots more videos like this coming out, and I hope you guys show up for yourself today. Let me know what makes you feel powerful, because I'm always looking for new ways and new things to try. Okay, I hope you guys have an amazing day. And this is Brittnee Bond from Remote Collective. Talk to you later. Bye.